Well, guys, so we're firing on all cylinders because G.I. Joe is on fire. And as it continues to grow, hopefully, Toys in My Closet will continue to have great episodes. This is your host, Hebot, and welcome to another exciting episode of Toys in My Closet. As you guys see, I'm going to do a continuing run with my next review, which is none other than the next figure on this newly released wave of the G.I. Joe Classified series 6-inch scale Flint and all of his glory. And there he is in his packaging, as you can see, in the bubble whip blister opening in his display. We're going to take a hard look at what he has to offer. The box obviously is in the same style, art, and aesthetic as before. And we take a nice look at him in packaging. As you can see, there's the artwork, G.I. Joe Classified Flint. And then when you turn him around, as you can see, we have all of his skill sets. He's number 26. The newly updated portrait that includes the brand new headache, which is Major Blood, Firefly, Vipers, Red Ninjas, Gun-Ho, Lady J, Flint right there, Sartan, Beachhead. You have Snake Eyes' hand here, and obviously the first couple of characters from the wave, including Baroness. So now all we need is these bad boys up here, which is Alley Vipers, until they start making another portrait. Here is his artwork from this other side, and then in the front corner. So on the top it says 26, as we all know. What we got to do now is we got to continue on with the fight, take him out of his packaging, and see what he has to offer. Because as so far as we can see, Flint just seems to be, hitting a home run. So sit back, relax, enjoy a digital drink, and I hope you join me for a ride. And let's see what happens and what Flint is proposing to all of us as collectors, right? I'll see you guys in a jiff. And here we have Flint on the spinner turntable, obviously in all of his glory, but we're watching him and observing him all decked out without any of his accessories, just what he has in his normal state out of packaging. And what he looks like. So let's take him off the stand, the turntable, and have a closer look. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is his really impressive face sculpt. You can see there the scar over his eyes. His little flat top mohawk, slick back with the fade on the side. Really nicely done with the blend. That little smirk, nice skin tone, not too glossy matte finish. The pinky sections on his, lips, his eyeshadows, neck detail. As you can see once again here, the neck area inside the shirt looks a little off in paint. You notice it obviously more in the camera, but not really in person. Then you see how he has his communicator up here this time around. He has his badge there of Joe, right? I don't know what else he has underneath. Other than his shirt, the collar, he has the vest, classic vest with the actual shotgun shells going down with the nice gold and black. Vest is in black. You could actually cut this part off and these on the side and it'll look exactly like classic Flint without any modern take. And you see that the vest in the front, it's like a bulletproof vest. It almost acts like with all these little plates and stuff on it. The green accents on the pouches and on the straps going around. On the shoulder, sleeve rolled up, showing his forearm, a watch, the brown gloves. Same thing on the other side. Turn around, same thing. With the holster here, pouch to house the shoddy or the shotgun. Grenades there, or smoke bombs. Gold accents there on the belt with the silver gunmetal on the buckle in the front with the brown pouch. Some more bullets for his sidearm. Sidearm patch here, or sheath holster right on the thigh with the pants going down. The nice money green with the dark camo accents all over. Pouch here, the pads being a grayish gunmetal for his knees, and then his shin guard plates for his legs and his feet area and the shin with the brown boots, brown straps, and brown boots as you see with the bottom soles in black, which are the rubber soles. You see all the little details and intricacies within the actual boots. I believe they're the shared boots from Duke, but they look like they might not even be detailed the same, so they might be even different. So there is Flint in all of his glory without any accessories, and that's what he has to offer. And that's what he looks like so far. He looks really fantastic. So we're going to take a quick look at the accessories that he actually brought. So let's get right to it. So here we are. Not much to talk about, and in many cases people will be like, but why? Why Flint didn't come with a lot of accessories? Why they didn't go all out? Like giving them, extra hands maybe. And this is true. But to be quite honest with you, the actual classic Flint, these are actually the accessories that he brought. That's it. And you know that a lot of the 3-inch figures used to come stacked with accessories. So it wasn't that they didn't want to stack them. This is the creative vision that they had for him in the line and what they wanted him to do. So we'll start off with his side pistol, as you see, with that black gunmetal vac metal, nicely detailed. Sidearm, right? And then we'll go to his classic iconic shotgun. In this case, it's a little bit more modernized with the brown shift for the cocking in the back or in the bottom, with some shells on the side strapped on. And the really nice thing is it has the loading cocking action of the shoddy. Hold it up, it's on the hinge. It looks really, really nice with that little accent of brown there. And that gunmetal black silver. And then last but certainly not least, his iconic beret. The one that he wears since the beginning of time on this character. You see the red is painted really nice, the symbol of the sword and the 2 spears going across like in the classic style. A very nice matte finish, and the beret goes and sits on the side with the flap. So there is Flint's accessories. Now let's take a look at Flint's articulation. So here we go. Here is his articulation. We'll start off with his head. As you can see, it goes left, and right. He looks down that much, which is very good. and he can look up that much. They put that hinge in there that extends very well, as you can see. Then you can make sure that he can tilt his head. There we go. Side to side. He has a nice balance because he has a double ball bag on the neck. So it moves together. And then, you know, obviously left and right. Shoulders. Extend that much. He has the little butterfly. Bicep swivel. Double in the elbow. No pinless for him, like in the case of Lady J. And then the hinge on the hand, which is one of his trigger fingers. Hands going up and down, and I believe on this side is left and right on his other side, which would be his right and our left. And then he has a waist swivel. He can move from side to side, and he should have an ab crunch, which you can make him look down that much. But because the vest is obviously hindered, and then he can hyper extend about that much. You could probably do a little bit more, but again, the vest hinders it. But you do feel the clicking in there when you do it. Then obviously on the thighs, it's got the cut on the upper thigh. It's got the obvious double on the kneecap, and then the beautiful boot swivel. Then he has the foot that goes all the way back, really good, that much. Then forward that much. It's hindered by this piece. And then of course the forward pin rocker for great move and range for him, you know, obviously to move him around. And the posability of him is fantastic. You have a lot of range, a lot of nice range. So Flint is looking very, very correct at this very moment. Looking very classic Flint. So what we can do is we can bring in Flint's accessories just to put them on him and to see what he looks like with them on. So we'll start off with the beret, right? Wow. There it is, start off with the beret. And we'll put it on his noggin. The beret is form fitted but goes in nice and snug. And we got him on him, and look at that. Yes, classic. And then we'll bring in the pistola, the pistol. Put it in his holster, like so. Dock it there. There we go. And then bring in his shotty, which we can put on his hand, like so. Put it up like that, and there we have Flint with all of his accesorios on at the moment. There we go. Let's bring closer and take a better look of Flint. He looks pretty badassery. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deep dive or dive deep into my G.I. Joe archives and just show you guys what I have as far as comparisons with him, with the Flints from the 3.5 inch, and also I have the Sideshow collectible Flint. So I'll show you how he stacks up next to him. So let's go on there right now. So here we have him real fast. As you can see, I have the G.I. Joe 25th Anniversary Flint, which is basically a modernized rendition of the original vintage toy. And you see that you look at that Flint, the way he is, and the representation here, and it's almost 1-to-1 with the exception of maybe, you know, those nice brown spots on the boots. And his boots are mainly brown and not black with brown spots. Same thing with the camos, that they're brown over the green. But this is it's funny to me, because people say, oh, but the weapons, they look fake. They weren't restricting anything back then. And this shotgun was always like whole green. And then the side pistol is a regular color black. But it's like a whole mustard green to make it look, you know, like the uniforms that they wear, right? So that's that. Then we have the Flint from Resolute, which he was also pretty cool. I would do like a more realistic version of him. He has a brown shirt, he's in green, gray straps. Here's his pistol, and here's the shotgun once again, which wasn't touched. Gray, and this yellow, and pouches in the middle, and then the matte finish with the gun there. One heat. Gun strut there, and none on this side, as you can see. And again, he has the green, lime green shotgun. So, real quick, for measurement purposes, we'll take a quick look here. You see that he stands at 3¼ almost 4 inches, because I got him in the stand. And then if you put it next to the G.I. Joe Classified Flint, you see he stands a little under, well, on my thing it looks right on the 6. It's a little under the 6. So 6 inches, as you can see. Thursday. So now, let me show you guys what he looks like next to his Sideshow, compatriot. So here we are, guys. We're back, and this is the comparison that I have, like I said, with the Sideshow collectible. As you guys can see here, that the Sideshow is a 12-inch scale, obviously, and it's very reminiscent to what we have here as far as the look and aesthetic of Flint. As you can see, he looks very, very big and tall, but the pants match, the black shirt, has the holster there, with the shotgun shells, all that stuff all the way down to the boots, as you can see. And he even has the side on, but it's just the straps in black. You see what I'm saying? So it's all there. It's all there. Even the candle has like the same design type deal. See if I can bring it up forward somewhat and show you guys. face, you can see. I can't remove his hair, but he has the full set of hair instead of having like a mohawk. He looks a lot like my man who played Thanos. What's his name? I forgot his name at the moment, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And then he's got the shotgun, you know. So there is what Flint looks like next to his sideshow collectible counterpart. Now let's take a look at him next to some other scaled figures. And here we have Flint next to the Bandai model kit Krillin and the Marvel Legends Gamerverse white suit Iron Man from the video game of the Avengers. You know, just to give you a sense of scale of what they look like. Krillin's pretty short. Moving right along, let's try and put them over here. Now let's bring some more characters in, just to see how it scales. Let's bring in let's see, the NECA Aliens game. The NECA Aliens game. Aliens, purple aliens from the game, and the Aliens arcade game from Konami. And here we have the NECA Defenders of the Earth, Flash Gordon, as you can see. Just to give you guys an idea how he scales there. You see at the end, he's a little bit on the scale of like, I think he's like I want to say 10 inch, maybe even, 10 inch, or 9 inch, and then Flash Gordon next to him. It's pretty nice. Then I'll bring in, I dropped him. Bring in a stand-up Flint. Bring in a Common Rider. I forgot his name. Purple Rider from SH Arts. And the Kit Batch. Shang Fu, Shang-Chi, like to try to make it more comic book accurate. Let's see, let's get that right there, and you see that, you know, the Bandai Kamen Rider, I forget who he is, the purple one. I think he's the Snake Viper one. As you can see, he's about a 5 1/4 inch, I would say, figure. Very small in comparison, kind of lanky, if you will. But still, you know, looks pretty dope. Now we can do like let's see, let's try him out here with let's see what we can bring in. What else can we bring in here? The anime heroes. piece. I think his name is Fluffy. Right? I'll bring in the falling towards Injustice 2 Gorilla Grodd. You can see right there. And they, they all scale differently. But, pretty nice looking. Nonetheless. It's still pretty nice looking all together. Standing side by side, as you see there, in all of their glory. This is McFarlane Toys, like I said, Killer Grodd and Anime Heroes from Bandai's Fluffy. And let's see. Paris. The Masco comic book Hellboy. Boom. Throwback. For those who don't know, but that's one of the first Masco figures. So and let's bring in. McFarlane Toys. It's not even that. Let's bring in the DC Essentials Green Lantern. There we go. DC's Essentials Green Lantern. Very, very nice. See the different scales. Those are 7 and 9-inch respectively. See? So now let's just bring in a couple of his buddies. Just so that we can see how cool they look side by side. I.Joe is there all the way. So we'll bring in the last review I did, obviously, which was old girl over here. This is, I think, love interest at some point. That's Lady J. That's the newest members of the Wave. And the Cobra Island, beach. The beach head. So you see they share a lot of the same style colors. They have the military green, the blacks, a couple of the grays here and there. Boom, boom, boom. They look really cool together. Just to kind of throw it off a little bit, I'll just sneak in here a Baroness, being evil, the way she is with her black and gold. There's a Baroness right in front. So there you go. That's a nice shot right there. Alright guys, so now I'm going to move on to the, you know what? Let's do this. Yay! Bow! Covered with Scarlet. There you go. Got Scarlet in the mix. Looking pretty dope. Pretty dope. There goes Scarlet. Bow, bow, bow. So let's move on to my final thoughts on the figure and what I think he has to offer and how he stacks up. So let's get right to it. So there we have it, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new G.I. Joe classified series, Flint. And Flint is a classic character that obviously is sought after and well loved and well, respected within the G.I. Joe community and fans. And this is absolutely a fantastic rendition of him in 6-inch form in the line, with complete respect to the original, obviously, in the look and style and aesthetics, but at the same time retaining a little bit of that, modern take, where you can tell it's for a new audience and for a new take on the line. And I think this is the best way to approach it. Not changing too much, but changing it just enough that the subtleties let you appreciate the modern stuff and take on each set character. So I think he's absolutely fantastic. Is he worth in adding to your collection? Absolutely, especially if you're a G.I. Joe fan. Even if you just like good figures, either way, it's a fantastic figure and worth putting in your collection. Like I said, Hasbro's hitting on all cylinders with the G.I. Joe classified line. I think that's why it's being so sought after. And I think even the die-hard veteran classic G.I. Joe fans from the 3 3/4-inch line and vintage are even starting to obtain a soft spot for the 6-inch line, because they're starting to see that they're hitting their stride and that they're really trying to deliver on their promise of respecting the original material with their modern take on a newer version for a new generation, because we want more kids now and teenagers to actually adapt and embrace it, because that means G.I. Joe will live on for another 20, 30 years when we're gone easily with no problem. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend it. You should definitely pick him up. So there is my review for Flint. Please leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Share the video with someone you think might like it. As always, for all of you guys that always continue to return and give me love and support to my channel, as always, you guys are the best. I love you so much, because without you guys, this channel is nothing. There's no channel, and I can't retain it, right, and maintain it. If you're new to my channel and you like what I do and you stop by, thank you for stopping by. If you subscribe, listen, it means the world to me, because I know you didn't have to, but since you did, just remember I consider you now part of my familia. And as always, if you guys want to find me on any social platform, I am on Twitter under Hebot Powerful Gamer, and on Instagram under C_respect. And obviously at the moment I'm suspended off of Twitter, but hopefully I'll be back not too far away in the distant future. Now, if you guys ever want to donate anything to my channel, and you want me to showcase anything or of those donations, I would be honored to. It would be my pleasure. Just hit me up on one of those social platforms on DM, and we'll work out the particulars. Now, if you want to help my channel because you like what I do and you want to see it grow and you want to help it get better with quality and content, you know how to do so. It's all down in the description below with my PayPal and Patreon information. Remember, it's only if you can and have the means and from the kindness of your heart. It's not obligated. I will not hold you against anything if you don't. It's perfectly fine. So guys, this is Hebot, your host of Toys in My Closet, signing off until the next review. And like I said, continue collecting. Be careful doing so. Be considerate. We're in trying times, that we can do what we love while respecting others. See you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.